The maître d' hesitated when I gave my name. Reservation for 6, I said, eyes sweeping over the chandelier light. I heard my wife's laugh before I saw her. She sat at a round table, 5 chairs. One vacant, mine. Across from her, her father sat rigid. His posture drowning in his own pride. He looked up once, that slow, dissecting smirk slicing through the noise. "Maybe someplace cheaper suits you," he said, loud enough to still the forks. The words slid across the marble, like oil on glass. My wife didn't look at me. She stared into her wine, circling it by the stem, red folding into darker red. I laughed, not the way he expected. It was measured, honed, a blade testing its edge. Then I turned to the maître d'. "Tell your employer," I said quietly. "His old associate is here." The man blanched, retreated fast. Moments later, the owner appeared. A silver-haired man with eyes that remembered debts. He shook my hand warmly. "Always an honor, sir," he said. "Your table is prepared." I followed him past their table, past my wife's frozen face. Her father's grin held, but his eyes trembled. Predator and prey had traded places. It began 3 months earlier. A call missed at midnight. A text half hidden. "Don't tell him." Not yet. I'd seen it by accident. If accidents exist. She said it was nothing. Dad's helping with the paperwork. Her smile was practiced. Meant to calm, not convince. But the handwriting in her drawer wasn't his. And her business trip aligned too neatly with his. Betrayal has rhythm. It starts with quiet glances and grows teeth in the dark. I didn't confront her. I observed, patient. A scientist recording decay. Her father never hid his disdain. He measured worth in bloodlines, not integrity. To him, I was an intruder. Wrong name, wrong voice, wrong world. He built a wall around her, brick by word, until she stood on his side. That's when I started digging. No detectives, no noise. Just truth. A second phone. Buried behind perfume bottles. Locked with his birthday. Messages clinical, deliberate. He's starting to suspect. Keep him calm. The transfer's almost done. It wasn't an affair. It was theft. Of trust, of creation. They'd gutted my company. Siphoned my clients. Rebuilt under her name. I remember the shower that night. Steam fogging the mirror. Until my reflection vanished. No rage, just a cold clarity. I began moving my assets quietly. Selling shares. Signing contracts under new names. I wanted them to think they'd won. So I could rebuild unseen. When she kissed me goodnight, she kissed a ghost. Her place in my future was already erased. 2 weeks later, the audit arrived. Every forged signature. Every hidden message. Bound in a black folder. I handed it to her without a word. Her lips shook as she read. "He said it was temporary," she whispered. I tilted my head. "You believed that?" Her father stormed in, furious. Denying, sweating arrogance. I slid the same folder to him. He opened it. And for the first time, his eyes betrayed him. I didn't threaten him. Silence was enough. Men like that crumble when the room stops listening. So when he invited me to dinner, his so-called celebration, I went. Because he didn't know. The restaurant was mine. Bought through a holding months ago. His favorite place, his pride. He'd mocked me here once. For ordering the wrong wine. Now, he dined beneath my chandeliers. Served by my staff. As the owner led me past, I paused beside his table. "Enjoy your meal," I said. "It may be your last one here." The envelope landed by his plate. An eviction notice. Effective immediately. His lease void. His name erased. He read it. And the sound of his fork falling was almost music. My wife looked between us. Confusion, horror, clarity. I smiled, not cruelly, but cleanly. "Maybe a budget place suits you better," I said. and sat alone, content. They left before dessert. He couldn't look at me. She tried once. A half-formed apology on her lips. But I'd already turned away. There's a quiet after vengeance. Not peace, but balance. The air heavier. The noise gone. Revenge isn't about pain. It's about restoration. Reminding the world who truly held the knife. I hadn't won. I'd just stopped losing. As I finished my wine, I saw my reflection. Colder, unfamiliar, but free. The waiter asked, "Dining alone, sir?" I nodded. Always. And for the first time, it was the truth.